Live from Studio B in the Annenberg School at USC, this is the Talk of Troy, where we talk a big game, but have even bigger opinions. My name is Jonathan Satilli, joined by Tate and Tyler, and we've got a lot to talk about today with the NBA, NFL, and plenty more. So, guys, how are we doing today?
Chilling, man. Doing good. It's a great Friday. Looking forward to Super Bowl Sunday. It's setting up to be a great weekend.
Yeah?
Very exciting. I am waiting expectantly to see Sam Darnold out there on the biggest stage to see what he can do. USC alum. Beautiful stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's going to be a great game. We're going to get into that in a little bit. But first, we need to talk about the NBA trade deadline. Guys, what are the reactions to what just happened? Absolute pandemonium in the NBA. Do we got any winners, losers? What are we feeling today?
I think your biggest loser out of this to get us out of the gate is definitely going to be the Dallas Mavericks. You managed to turn Luka Doncic into, who is it, Chris Middleton? Like, that is got to be peak GMing right there. I like Cooper Flagg. I hope he pans out, and he's been putting up great numbers overall. But just the look isn't giving it quite to me. I hope they can build around him. I hope they can create something out of it. But it's definitely not, looking too great now that we are a year out from this Luka Doncic.
Tate, I saw a reaction.
Yeah.
What do we...
Okay, listen. I think what Nico Harrison did with the Luka trade is completely out of the current organization's hands. And what they did with Anthony Davis, they understand he's injury prone. Mm-hmm. They understand he's currently not working with their front court rotation. Derek Lively is an issue with how injury prone he is. Daniel Gafford. They're going to get rid of him and get a bunch of picks in return. I think that is a really good pickup that they can do with the really strong draft class coming in. I do not think in the slightest they lost this deadline or was a big loser. I think they did what they needed to do, and they got rid of some weak points.
Wow. But you look at it holistically and look at the position that they've been in, like 18 months later, going from being in the NBA playoffs to now you are looking at full-fledged, probably rebuild right now. Like, you got to look at that as an overall loss.
True, but that's something that's happened over the span of those 18 months, as you said, not just over the deadline.
Okay.
If you were to drop, without any knowledge of the history of the past, that roster at the deadline for the Mavericks, things kind of start falling into place where you got an aging center who's like injury prone, on and off. It makes sense. That's kind of the aspect I'm going for, where Cooper Flagg has been playing his heart out.
Yeah.
And they're still losing. They're still losing.
Well, of course. And I think it's interesting, though, because they made a big deal about getting him in the first place, and then you trade him away, of course, now. But, as you said, new team, you have Cooper Flagg now. He's aging. He's been injured. It could make sense, but so you're going with the Mavericks for the top loser of this deadline.
I wouldn't say top
no.
loser.
Who? Okay.
Top loser is got to be the Sacramento Kings. Like the Kings, you give away Keon Ellis, a stud 3-and-D guy. Schroeder, not the biggest fan of him. Like, I think his shot can be worked on, but he still knows how to move the ball. He's got great IQ. And you pick up the scraps of the Cavs. And I got to say, on the opposite end of that, like, Cavs probably one of my biggest winners, if not the biggest winner. I think the biggest winners, in my opinion, is either going to be the Cavs or the Hornets. The Hornets have a great starting five. They have a great starting five. Con Canuple's balling out. LaMelo Ball's moving it. Plus the additions that you are seeing of Kobe White. Like, I think that you are finally starting. This Hornets team can be a second-round playoff team.
Okay. Wow. How do we feel about that?
I'm actually not going to disagree.
You're not going to disagree? Okay.
Because I think almost every team in the East can do that because of how weak the East is. Let's compare, okay? The Western Conference has behemoth after behemoth. You got the top three, OKC, Denver Nuggets, San Antonio Spurs.
Sure.
Scary. You got the best player currently. It's Jokic.
Yeah.
Hands down. You got Shea and the team that won the chip last year. And you have the, potential future one of the greatest of all time players, Wemby, and a fantastic team built around him. De'Aaron Fox and all that. It's scary there. And you even got like a lower echelon where you got, some struggling teams, but teams that are still scary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luka and LeBron. LeBron didn't play too well last night, but the Minnesota Timberwolves, an ant.
Curry and Tingus Pingus.
No,
Well, yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't say that.
Come on.
well, yeah, you're looking at a West where teams 3 through 7 are all within 2 games of each other.
Yeah.
You look at the East, you got the Heat, and it's like led by.
I don't think anyone's saying we got the Heat in the East.
Yeah.
Well,
Come on, eighth place Heat right now.
That's the classic Heat Bulls tank off, and I mean we're about to lose that because of all the trades. That's very sad to see. Norman Powell's played great. He got the All-Star position. I'm not mad at that. Sure. He's hurt because he plays so hard. Bam does good stuff, but they can't do everything. I mean, the Heat are still injured, banged up. I wouldn't necessarily say that the Hornets are the winner overall. Like, yeah, it's good bench rotation. But if you look at like the last teams they played, like in their run, like congrats, by the way. Congrats on your 7-6 in a row run. They beat one team of note, and it was the Spurs. Everyone else, you got Dallas, who's rebuilding. You got Memphis, who's rebuilding. You got the Wizards. That's a joke. Are you serious?
Yeah, no. I think I'm gonna tell you right now, for winners and losers, I think this is gonna throw you guys for a loop. I think the overall winners, I have the Wizards for sure. You can disagree with me. The Wizards definitely won, and I will tell you the Knicks with their one move, absolutely. Hold on. They absolutely won because the Knicks notorious for absolutely nuking a roster. I think it's fine. Team, the coach, GM said, you know what? We're not going to do it. We're going to fight. We're not going to go all in for Giannis. He even pulled back out of that race. He knew it was going to be too much. This is the first time I'm telling you that the Knicks do not blow up a roster and they trust their guys. And we got Jose Alvarado, which is just a good ad. So, tell you what, and the loser, you're going to love this. I'm going to say it right now. The Cavaliers are the biggest.
Whoa.
The biggest loser of this trade deadline. 100%. You sent away Garland, which I know you don't like, but Garland, decent player, okay, for Harden, who has never, tell you right now, never been the guy that you trade for and go, we're going to the chip. We're going to win. And I'd praise you one better. You have a very, very, very good, 1v1 player Harden. He is not working well with Donovan Mitchell. Those two, I'm telling you, will not play well together, and that's going to be locker room disaster. And you know what? Don't be surprised if in 3-4 weeks Harden quits on the Cavs too.
Quits on the Cavs.
Yep.
Okay, first of all, this Cavs team, when you have Donovan Mitchell being forced to go one-on-one every single time because he's surrounded by buns, of course that's what you're going to expect. You're surrounded by buns. Okay, first of all, Harden is an instant upgrade from Garland if you consider that Garland is just not healthy for the playoffs. You have a player who didn't have one before. Yeah? You have Keon Ellis. You have Schroeder. You have movement now.
Who you just called buns, by the way.
Not a great shooter, but he knows how to move the ball and he knows how to get this around. This is a team that can go all the way, finally, I think, to the conference finals, bare minimum, if not the NBA finals.
No. First round exits. First
round exits is ridiculous.
100%.
You cannot like them, but first round exits is ridiculous. You look at, what are the other teams in contention? You have, the Pistons up there right now, but they have offense issues. You have the Knicks. Is this acquisition going to solve their defense issues? I
don't know. Have you seen their defense in the last 8 games? Have you seen it?
Come playoff time, like we're talking about, are we going to see them put together as a squad?
100%.
Sure. I don't doubt that there's going.
You're not that guy.
I don't doubt that there are going to be chemistry issues between Harden and Mitchell, but I don't think it's going to be an overblown implosion like what we've seen before. I think finally Donovan Mitchell has the help that he's getting, and we are going to see the Cavs team make a wonderful run into the playoffs.
Okay, so you think this is going to be one of the first teams in the past 5 years that Harden says, "I'm not going to quit on you guys."
Yes.
You think so?
Yes, this is the turning point. I think this is the turning point.
Okay. All right. We will see, of course. Cavs currently sitting 4th in the East, tied with the Raptors with 31 wins, 21 losses. So we will see where the Cavs end up. I think, personally, I'm sorry, I think I see them as a 6th seed. Have to play probably Knicks, Pistons, one of the two.
And I think by the time
get blown out.
I think by the time we get to June, none of this is gonna matter because it's gonna be between the Nuggets and OKC to win it all. So
You're throwing the Spurs out of the equation.
Ooh,
Really?
actually, no, I can't throw the Spurs
4-1.
out. Yeah. Granted, the Spurs just they seem to own OKC
Always.
right now.
They do.
They've just got them figured out down to a T. So I think it's between one of those 3 teams. Whoever's going to stay the healthiest.
Yeah,
and
that'll be what we see. Now, did we get your win? I know we got your winners and losers.
Definitely.
You got mine.
Yeah.
Did we get both of yours?
No, I don't think so. I think I just kind of reacted, and I was just.
You had some reactions.
I think the winners are the 2 teams that are rebuilding, and counterpointing to you, I think Memphis
won?
and Dallas are winners.
Wow.
Okay.
OKC is one of the biggest winners. Jared McCain pickup, as much as I
That was phenomenal.
that was
I'll give you
great.
credit. That was
just completely shocking, right?
Yeah.
And then you also have my team, because we got rid of a pretty fairly weak link on the team.
and your team
Yeah.
being
The Los Angeles Lakers.
the
of
Los
course.
Angeles Lakers, the popular,
Oh my.
most popular
Yes,
team.
and we added a pretty good shooter to help Luka. I'm very excited for that. But I think the biggest winner, without a doubt,
Oh, here we go.
are the Los Angeles Clippers.
The Clippers.
Yes.
Big team.
Whoa.
I think it's the Clippers because that retirement home unction, whatever you want to call it, roster they had entering the season was not working.
Definitely
And,
not. Definitely not.
You know, the organization actually realized it, which is shocker, by the way, if
Yeah.
you've been following the Clippers for anything in their past. And they immediately decided to ship off 2 of their very older players to get, picks and also decent younger starters. Garland's 10 years younger.
Combination.
Don't talk to him about Garland. You gotta throw hands.
All right.
You talk to him about Garland.
Garland's 10 years younger. And you also got Mathurin. Mathurin, sure. He's still got some stuff to work out.
I don't mind him.
But the real crucial thing is that they have stuff to work with. Salary cap was a huge thing for the Clippers.
Yeah?
It holds a lot of teams down, especially when you pay a bunch of teams out or players out like that. Norman Powell also had I think he had $25 million last time he was on the Clippers. They are giving massive space to work with okay, granted, they don't have their pick for the first round. Thank you, OKC. That's, again, why the McCain stuff scares me. But
Yeah.
it's still stuff to work with, and
Okay.
it's a start. And I think that's what the most important thing is here. It's a start. If they didn't start now, they would be starting in the offseason, and they would not be ready for the next season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So trade deadline, of course, Giannis stayed with the Bucks. I think no surprises there. Obviously, they were asking. You were saying it was 7, 8 first-round picks and
it
blue
was
chip
6 or 7.
Oh,
6 or
no.
We
7
left that
first-round picks.
behind
No,
at
no, that was 6
25.
or 7 picks.
Oh my.
Oh boy, and
What a
yeah.
ridiculous asking price.
So obviously, and I think it was the Bucks really just trying to get a team panicking, say, "Oh my gosh, I could get Giannis. Sure, I'll give you whatever you want." And the league called their bluff, so we'll see in the
rightfully so.
offseason when most likely Giannis is no longer a Buck, and he'll be the talking point of the summer. So we will now, I think, unless there's any last points we want to bring up in the NBA.
Congrats
all?
on the Warriors for now having the Celtics center lineup of Big Al Horford and Tingus Pingus. Is that enough to take us to a chip? Probably not. But we're gonna have some fun times along the way. So
There you go.
let's go for it.
All right. And with that, we are going to go into the NFL and the Super Bowl, of course. biggest sporting event of the weekend, if not in the world, after probably the World Cup and the Olympics. Jude, I know you have planned some trivia for us, so without further ado, Jude, would you like to take it away?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm going to get some theme music going. So
Okay.
I'll ask this question. Before we talk about the game, are you guys excited for Bad Bunny? Like, are you excited for this?
Yeah, Bad Bunny.
I'm super excited.
I'm hyped.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really listen to a bunch of that kind of music, so for me, I think it'll be a great performance. I'm always looking forward to the Super Bowl, but I have no personal investment in it.
Coming off of an amazing Grammy win for Album of the Year, like, he's got me hyped.
It's kind of an iconic video where he kind of just like sits down. He's like, so full of emotion. You already know he's gonna ball out for the Super Bowl.
That was actually my reaction in class to the Tingus Pingus trade.
Oh, I saw you.
JK.
I was right behind you.
Yeah, that was. Oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
Hey, gentlemen, it is trivia time. Super Bowl trivia time. So we're gonna have 12 questions. At the end of it, whoever has the highest score, I will Venmo you $5.
Ooh!
I will Venmo you $5.
We need that.
Congratulations, you two.
Okay. So maybe that'll help. Alright, can you guys still hear me?
Yep, we can still hear you. Don't worry.
So we are gonna start with what trophy is award?
Oh my.
What trophy is awarded to the Super Bowl champion?
Oh, I have to raise my.
I don't know. Buzzing in.
You know what? I'm gonna take that one off. Let's go over some ground rules.
Oh.
Basically, when I read it,
Just say it.
just say it. Just say
Oh
it.
yeah. Okay.
You took away Jonathan's 1 point.
Dang it! I was planning, bro. Research all the time for that one.
Oh man.
All right. Since that was a freebie, we're not giving that one. But second question, or first question, I should say. Which two cities are tied for the most Super Bowls?
Patriots and Steelers.
Pittsburgh and Boston.
Wow. Is that correct, Jude?
Yeah.
Technically Foxborough.
Yeah, you got the cities on that one.
Which ones did you say?
Pittsburgh and Foxborough. Technically Boston.
This has Miami and New Orleans.
Wow.
What?
Oh, cities where the Super. Oh, we jumped in too
we should
early.
wait for the questions to be.
Where were they hosted? That was the.
Wow.
Maybe we should waiver.
Okay, my fault.
Do I get a default for that?
Yeah, that's on me.
I don't think so.
No.
Dang it!
Actually, I should not said anything. I should like.
Yeah, you should have. I should went
Ooh.
to multiple.
Okay. Second question. Which team lost 4 straight Super Bowls from the 1990 to the
Bills.
1993 seasons? You would be correct.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Dude, field goals of horror. Or should I say missed field goals of horror?
All right. Question number 3. Which team did the Bears defeat in their lone Super Bowl win, 1985 season?
Oh, no. Think you're gonna have to give us multiple choice here.
Yeah.
Multiple choice. All right. So for multiple choice, I'm gonna say them. Don't say anything yet.
Yep.
Have the answer in your head.
Okay.
And then I'll go around, and you guys pick.
'Kay.
All right, perfect. All right. So we have A, the Kansas City Chiefs, B, Buffalo Bills, C, the New York Jets, or D, the New England Patriots. All right. Tate.
Is it the Chiefs?
All right. Tyler.
I'm also gonna take the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah, I guess, bro. Chiefs, but
Guys, no fun. No one wants to like.
you know what?
mix it
Fine.
up?
Just for fun, I'll say the Jets because I think that'd be hilarious. But it's definitely not the Jets.
Regardless, you guys are all wrong. It was the New England Patriots.
Oh! Wow. Okay.
Really?
Wow.
Oh wow.
I would.
Yeah.
All right,
My
next
friend is
question.
screaming right now at the screen. He's
Next
like, "You should
question.
have."
Here we go. Which team became the first wild card team
Oh.
to win the Super Bowl in 1980?
Frick.
Is it the Cowboys?
No way. No.
I'll let you guys guess, and then I'll go.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 49ers.
49.
Oh, I'd be such a casual if I didn't know that.
Not Green Bay.
Oh no,
No.
Oh.
No.
All the
I got.
all the graphics are mixing together.
I don't know. You got.
Jonathan, you got to give us one.
I say. Oh, I'm guessing Green Bay,
Oh, you're
but
guessing Green Bay. Okay. Well, now I'll just go to multiple choice because none of those were correct.
dang Dang.
Okay.
I'll give you a chance.
Okay.
Bring
We
back
got
the.
A, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, B, the Philadelphia Eagles, C, the Oakland Raiders, or D, the New England Patriots.
Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders.
I would agree.
You're all going Raiders with me?
All right, well, you all got a
Boring.
point. There you go. Now you're all on the board.
That's right.
Hey.
And
I
Tyler,
remember
you have
that
the lead.
scene.
I just had to
Sweet.
hear him. You know, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay, this question, I'm going to give you multiple choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to be fair.
It's gonna be like a year or something.
It's a little tougher than that. Which quarterback won Super Bowl?
Oh God.
I'm terrible.
I'm terrible at dates.
Oh, it's not.
Just give us the Roman
it's
numerals.
not Super Bowl one.
Lemonade
No.
Pet Insurance can save you up to 90%.
Why we got pet insurance? We are not
sponsored.
sponsored.
Not
Not sponsored.
sponsored.
No,
Not
no, we do not condone.
YouTube ads, they're crazy nowadays. YouTube ads are crazy nowadays. Okay, but this is Super Bowl 8, just to put this into perspective.
Oh jeez.
Um,
Can we get a close up on his face right now?
we'll just say, which quarterback won the Super Bowl while completing just 6 passes on 7 attempts?
That sounds like
A,
Jalen Hurts.
Trent Dilfer, B, Bob Greasy, C, Jim McMahon, or D, Tom Brady?
Give me Greasy, bro. Come on, that's a great name.
Trent Dilfer.
Give me McMahon.
Wait, so who go it again? Sorry,
McMahon.
McMahon,
Trent Dilfer.
And Greasy.
Greasy. Well, Jonathan, you got a point.
Let's go!
Wow.
Let's go!
So Jonathan and Tyler now tied at 2 apiece.
Multiple choice
Oh
merchant,
my.
baby. Come on.
Okay.
Second place.
Okay. I'm gonna have to dig deep.
You have to dig deep here. All right, question 7. Which team stopped Tom Brady's 3-peat bid in the Super Bowl 2017?
The Eagles.
No, Giants.
In 2017?
Eagles.
It's the Eagles.
Oh, in 2017, he said. Oh, never. Whoops.
Well, I'm gonna give it to Tate and Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
listen to the question, Jonathan.
I just heard stop.
gotta
Listen.
listen to the question.
Hold on. Hear me out
You gotta
though.
listen to the
Jude, I heard, look, stop Tom Brady, and then with all of the, Hall
Eli
of
Manning.
Fame stuff. Yeah, literally,
Eli Manning, yeah.
Peyton, his dad, right?
All right, well,
Tom
Tyler's
Brady's dad.
still in the lead at 3 points, but Tate and Jonathan at 2 apiece.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
I get the next question loaded up here. Which quarterback became the first player to throw and catch a touchdown
Nick Foles.
pass in
Dang.
Oh,
Dang.
beat me to it.
Like that happened against. It's not a happy memory.
What is now? You got a point.
Tyler and Tate. 3 apiece.
Oh,
Jeez.
man.
I will just say, just so we know, we have 4 questions left.
Oh, boy.
4
my.
questions
It's
left.
gonna
So-
end in a tie.
So speed is key here. Speed is key. All right, we are on question 9 now. Which became the first dome stadium to host a Super Bowl?
Mercedes-Benz.
We.
You know what, Tate? I'm gonna give it to you. It's the Louisiana Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was gonna
But you know
yeah.
what? You get the point for that. You get the point for that. Maybe a half point, but no, I'll give you the
Bring
point.
back my trophy question, please.
All right, so Tate has come back.
Man.
He's at 4 points. Tyler's at 3. Jonathan's at 2.
Yeah.
Only got 3 questions left. Who became the first female official
Oh,
to
jeez.
work a Super Bowl in 2021?
Oh,
I remember this happening, but
I
I'm not
don't-
gonna get a name.
I
Hold
don't-
on,
I
hold on.
don't-
Give this names. Give the names.
I don't know
Hold on.
You guys want
officials.
names? I can do a multiple choice.
Yeah, let's do
Please,
multiple
I can
choice.
get
Let's
this
do
one.
multiple choice.
All right, we got Chaka, Sarah Thomas, Karina Tovar, or Robin De Lorenzo.
Oh, I'm between 2. One more time.
Maria Chaka, Sarah Thomas, Karina Tovar, Robin De Lorenzo.
That second one sounds so familiar.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
locking in Sarah Thomas.
Dang it, man.
Give me Karina Tovar.
Okay. You know what? Just because I gotta get in the lead, I can't tie with you. I think it's Sarah, but I want to go Robin.
Tate with another
Yep.
point.
Yeah, it felt right.
I was
I don't
trying
know
to.
why
I was
that-
trying to
my.
get around it because I was hoping because I
Me
can't
too.
draw with him at this point. I needed an extra point,
Oh,
so
man.
I was just gonna split off him.
All right. Which Roman numeral was intentionally skipped for Super Bowl branding?
Oh. Wait a minute.
Oh gosh, I studied Latin. I need to dig deep.
Wait. You're saying in general the one was skipped?
Super Bowl 30.
It's which Roman?
Yeah. Which numeral?
Yeah, not
30.
That makes sense.
Oh, what's the numeral?
XXX.
Yeah.
Any other guesses?
I want to say the Roman numeral.
That would make the most sense.
I don't
to me.
know. I want to say. I don't. Yeah, no, I don't gotta guess.
No guess. You could throw anything out. I mean, remember.
God, I didn't get
just
it.
the
apparently.
letter. You know, I'm gonna say the
my
letter
answer would
M.
be,
bro.
like, XXX.
Super Bowl M. It's gonna have an M in there.
It was actually Super Bowl L.
L,
Wow.
just an L, right?
50?
That
Wait,
makes
so
sense.
they had XXX but not L?
Well, because no one wants an L.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess that
That's
makes
crazy. Okay,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I was too clever. Okay.
Yeah.
You're too clever.
No, that's honest. Our heads are in the gutter, I guess.
Why? Why would they be in the?
I'm just saying, like,
if you-
as a marketing standpoint.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
Oh.
too,
Yeah,
like from a
remember,
marketing
it was-
standpoint.
They only had Super Bowl 50 written. It was never like Super Bowl.
Oh,
Oh.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's sad. We should have known
Okay.
that one.
Well, Tate's got a lead
Yeah.
of 2 points.
I'm out of
Oh
it.
man.
So
No, you got 2 more.
no, there's just one.
For all the
question
marbles?
Oh, wait. Hold
If
up.
you- if you
$5.
want to put something
Super
on
Bowl.
the line,
Super
Tate,
Bowl.
For all the
if you wanna
marbles?
put some- If you want to say this is a double point.
Say it.
All
Say
right,
it, Tate.
listen, double point question because listen, all I'm hearing is that if I get $5 here, I'm gonna go get frozen yogurt.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Frozen yogurt. That sounds good.
previewing a potential
Segment.
Segment.
Who knows?
Ooh.
Who knows what we're
Alright.
talking about?
Whoa.
Final. So double points on line.
Double points.
So
Anyone's
just-
game.
Yeah.
Just for reference, Tate has 5 points. Tyler's got 3. Jonathan, you got 2.
Don't worry
so
about that.
Unfortunately, double points wouldn't help you in this scenario.
I can
but
take it.
Tyler-
I'll take a
Tyler's
silver.
still
Stop.
tied.
I'll take a
Tyler's
silver.
still tied.
Oh man.
Wow, here we go. Which metropolitan area hosted the first outdoor cold weather Super Bowl with a kickoff temperature of 39 degrees Fahrenheit?
Just the.
39 degrees.
It's gotta be in New York. I'm gonna say
Okay.
Buffalo, New York.
and I'm all gonna let you guess before I give.
I'm okay.
39
Here's my
degrees.
thought process.
It's gotta be Buffalo. Sorry.
Okay, but think about when they kick off.
Or Green Bay.
It's winter. It's February. They're gonna kick off earlier in the day. I think it's Green Bay.
Yeah.
Because
Green-
Soldier Field is my guess.
And also, they would be
Soldier
in
Field
more
is
of
my
those.
guess.
Yeah.
Because that was I think that was the first.
But you need the city.
I don't know why.
Chicago.
Oh, man.
Okay, either the Coliseum was really cold that day, or it's got to be somewhere in like New York.
Well, no, cause it'd be.
I
Why
feel
am I
like-
helping you? I'm not helping you. Screw that.
Okay, I think I
Locking
got
in
it.
Buffalo.
I need an answer from all of you.
I'm locking in Buffalo.
Locking in
Chicago.
Buffalo.
Just give me LA.
No way.
LA?
What?
What
Do you
kind
want
of?
to win this
Nah,
game?
I got nothing.
Go with Green Bay. Just go with
Okay,
Green
I'll
Bay's
go with
player.
Green Bay. I'll go with Green Bay then.
I mean,
Jeez.
still didn't help you. No one got this right. It
Okay.
was actually the New York City area.
Oh, come on! Why are you throwing me off? What? This is sabotage. Oh my.
Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
So, Tate,
I threw you off from LA, bro.
you're the
What do you
ultimate
want?
ball knower
my.
on this Friday episode of the Taka Troy.
Only got
and
5 right.
I will be Venmoing you
I'm a casual.
$5
Yes.
at the end of
This
the
is
show.
tragic.
But yeah, that was Super Bowl trivia.
Wow.
Step the knowledge up, gentlemen.
No
Step
one's-
the knowledge up for Super Bowl 61.
No one's surprised that I did not win. It's not my sport.
I had
to
fun.
know. But we had fun. It was fun. That's what
Yeah,
mattered.
yeah, it was
I mean,
something.
you had fun because you won $5.
For which we'll get into later, but he's gonna get frozen yogurt with that.
Yeah.
But before we talk about that, we're gonna go into today's Super Bowl or today. This year's Super Bowl. And I'm gonna press you guys for predictions for this Super Bowl. Who's gonna win? Maybe even give me a score. Maybe even an MVP for the game.
Ooh.
Okay.
If we're feeling like we want to go that far. But let's just start with the basics. Who's winning off the dome?
I said before we got into the studio that the Patriots are gonna win.
Okay.
But I
a
can't fool myself. Like there's
Okay.
just so
He's joining the good side.
so much has like I'm a Niners fan. I hate to see the Seahawks winning in our stadium in Levi, the home of the Santa Clara 49ers. And
He deserted
just
you, man.
so much has to go right for the Patriots to win. Like if I'm Clint Kubiak, I'm sticking to the game plan that got me here. You don't need Sam Darnold to throw deep balls or anything. You find JSN, you find Bobo, and you find Barnard, and you stick with the run game that's been working with you. So if I'm looking at this Super Bowl, I don't think it'll be like a blowout, but I think it'll be like, I think it'll still be like a 2-score game. Okay. I'm going to say like a 24-14. Because I think this is going to be a real defensive battle here.
Okay.
And that's why, because it's a defensive battle, I think what's going to win you is the run game. And I think Walker is going to be your MVP.
Now,
because he's going to run it down, the Patriots.
I have to ask, because maybe, what was it? 34 we started. So say maybe 40 minutes ago, you were saying Drake, May, Drake, May this, Drake, May that.
I've been saying that.
What changed? What happened in the last 40 minutes that just flipped?
I've been wanting to believe in Drake, May for so long, and yes,
you still can.
He's got a bright future ahead of him, and I say that, but can you look at what the Seattle's done? Their defense is phenomenal. They're getting stops. And that offense just seems to churn just a little bit smoother than what the Patriots are able to do.
Listen, I agree with you. I'm not going to argue with you, but I think I know someone who may just argue with you. Tate, head and hands, looking upset with Tyler's take. Who I feel like we know, but why?
I've come to announce a very sad thing that is happening within the NFL fandoms and leagues and franchises, that the entire league has become disillusioned with the New England Patriots. I think people forget the position the Patriots were in last year. And I think people forget that it was actually the same position as the Seahawks last year. Sure. Yeah, like 4-13.
Yeah.
And you know what? This is the first year with our new head coach. We have an elite defense. Do people forget we have an elite run defense as well?
Yeah. No
JSN, Offensive Player of the Year, is going to be lining up against Christian Gonzalez, who is possibly one of the best blockers in the league.
He's up there. He's up there for sure.
Yeah, if he's not falling asleep like that one Denver fade, but we'll get. That's a huge if. But he's gonna be locked in. He's trained in UFC Dagestan for 2 weeks now.
Dagestan 2-3 years.
He's ready.
He's ready.
He knows he's going against the strongest asset on that field, on that offense, on that team.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a lockdown corner. You're also gonna float a safety in. You'll be fine. The defensive line is a bit injured.
Okay.
Sure. I do not think they're going to let K9 walk all over them. I don't think so. I think the defense will come out to play just like they've done so in every other playoff game.
Wow.
Yeah. There's no doubt the defense is going to show up. But when you look at, the guys they got, you have Clint Kubiak, an offensive genius, who can put guys into motion. He can put Walker into motion. You're forgetting that Kupp is having a great playoffs right now. Slow start in the regular season, but he's looking really, really good. And I think with all of that combined, sure, maybe you got JSN locked down for a couple routes, but then use him as decoy.
Have the Seahawks played a top 5 defense in the playoffs?
Dang.
Have they? Because guess how many the Patriots have played?
Arguably
3.
If you are able to take
in a row,
if you took on the Rams the way that you did a couple weeks ago,
that's divisional rivals. That's different. Nothing on paper matters for divisional rivals.
It's the Super Bowl. How are we saying that? You're not going to see them turn up the same way. Yeah, divisional rivals. You see them a couple of times, but look at what Seattle is producing from a consistency level.
Oh yeah,
you're looking at everything work their way. And unless Clint Kubiak decides to get cheeky and have Sam Darnold throw bombs down the field, which we haven't seen any of that, I think that's their biggest weakness, is if you force him to throw more than 20 yards. But until that point, are we going to see Sam Darnold get uncomfortable?
Okay, so what you want is Sam Darnold should take the Kevin Patullo playbook and go K9 up the middle, K9 up the middle, JSN deep ball, incomplete.
You don't have to put him all the way, but you can put K9 in motion. You can use Kupp
in motion.
Oh
my!
You have Bobo and Barner who are producing. That is a fantastic just offensive setup that you got there.
Wow.
I mean,
So,
okay.
Hold on. All right, but Tate, what we know who you're picking to win, but what is the score?
The score,
I
I think
hear
it's going
your
to be
score.
closer. The Patriots have consistently been in this kind of 20 range, and I think
Okay.
the Seahawks have kind of been in this upper 30 range. So
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a 28-24 victory
Wow.
for the Patriots.
Which team has the last possession, and what does it come down to?
I think the Seahawks get the last possession, and I think they try and force a throw, and it does not go their way.
Okay.
Wow.
Because I think the corners on the Patriots, which have closed the games in the past, will do it again.
Okay.
Tate pulling out his crystal ball with that. Man, that is.
What do you got for us, Jonathan?
Listen, not nearly as passionate as you two for this one, but I will say I feel like, honestly, I think the Seahawks do have the edge. I'm sorry, Tate. I think it'll be a relatively closer game, although I think Sam Darnold, and this is the key to the game, if the Seahawks, if the O-line can give him enough time against the Patriots defense, if that's possible, Seattle should win this game, no problem. Mm-hmm. However, that's why I'm thinking it's going to be close. I think you'll see Seattle off to an early lead, and then the Patriots defense will come into play and become real.
Yeah.
My thing is, I trust the Patriots defense. I trust the Seahawks offense. I trust their defense. I don't necessarily trust Drake May to win this game. Now, I know that I get it, but that's my personal. I think, listen, he's good. He's really good. I think the lights are the brightest in the Super Bowl, and he's still young. And when push comes to shove, it's not going to be, obviously, yes, he won the conference. That's all great. But this is the Super Bowl we're talking about. Mm-hmm. That's another step. But listen, I could be wrong. If he gets the mental fortitude to pull through that game and he's picking apart Seattle, let me tell you this. If the Patriots go up early, up big early, I don't think the Seahawks have the mental fortitude to come back. The Seahawks need to be in front or at even level the whole game for them to win. And I think that's what we're going to see. But, this one's definitely a toss-up.
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
I figured.
Drake May has, as I said earlier, has gone up against top 5 defenses.
No, 100%.
2 times in a row.
Yeah.
And the best defense in a blizzard where everyone looked at his stat line. Oh, he only threw to 84 yards.
Well, it's a blizzard, though, right? You got to take that
He
into
played
account.
conservative. You can ask Pat Surtain.
Well, of
He
course,
said they kept the ball out of the air. That is smart play calling
course.
from our
100%.
coaches. I 100% believe in our coaches. They 100% will know what to do as they navigate the game. I think they can coach to Kubiak's skill, and great coach. But there's a few factors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both teams are injured. Here's a recent story. Emin
Yeah. That's on that.
hurt his ankle.
Yeah.
Fully expected to play, but you don't really expect him to go full capacity now, do you? Now, I think Drake May makes his receivers, and I already kind of asked you before the end.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Can you name a receiver beyond Stephon Diggs or Kayshon Boutte on that team?
The answer is no,
you
not
can't.
really, no.
I honestly, if anyone else listening can be yeah, I can name 5.
Gotta check the comments.
Respect, because we got some randoms on that team, and I love those randoms.
He loved
I love Matt Collins.
Okay.
Okay.
You see, he does yoga. I love that guy. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's been injured, but he's awesome.
Tate,
Now,
if the Patriots won the Super Bowl, would you pull a Matt Collins and go a whole entire day without your shoes and walk to class?
yes,
Whoa.
yes,
Yes,
I
he
will
would.
actually do that.
You heard it live.
You
I will
heard it
do
live.
that. I will do that. It will be really weird on campus, but let me tell you, Monday segment, I will be here,
Okay.
That's
He's
true.
committed.
That's true.
and I will.
With shoes on, though. That's the problem.
Oh, wait, oh, so you don't think they're gonna win?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jude in the back.
Let me just say something.
Oh.
There are some weaknesses in that defense, and I think Drake May is going to pick him off. Reek Woolen is not that good.
Hey, it's a crash out.
Yeah.
Bang.
You put
Will Campbell, not that good.
Will Campbell has been up against the most oppressive D lines of all time. He's a
And he's
rookie.
gonna play another one.
Yes.
Seahawks.
But he's been, again, like Gonzo, he's been training. He's been training. Like the
I hope
training
they've all
arc.
been training. I hope they all have
to
been.
dive at the legs of defensive ends. And shit like
Yeah.
that.
Okay, that's a bad clip.
Listen. Oh man.
What do you think Hunter Henry's role is going to be in all of this?
Ooh, I mean, similar to Barner, I think, and also respect for mentioning Jake Bobo, fantasy legend. I think he's gonna definitely be a quick out route, definitely within 10, 20 yards, kind of like that's a third down classic pickup that McDaniels goes for, and I really think that Vrabel's going to utilize him and even Austin Hooper to the highest extent. Trayvon Henderson and Ramondre also handoffs and sharing possessions is going to be interesting.
I would agree with that.
Because that's a 1-2 punch, and you don't have your 2.
It's true. The 2 is out, but I think when it comes down to the Super Bowl, the thing is, like you said, I feel like Drake May has to put the team on his back a lot more than Sam Darnold has. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, if you're looking at it from the team perspective, it's Seattle with the more complete team, and I just got to go with them.
I will leave you with this.
I was gonna say.
Drake May has a bigger trophy on his minds because if you guys didn't know, the NFL honors came out yesterday. Drake May lost to Matthew Stafford by 1 first place vote. Do you know who got that first place vote?
In
We do. Yeah.
Justin Herbert.
Justin.
The guy said, "Oh yeah, it's because his O-line is awful and he's still making plays." But when Matthew Stafford's O-line is awful, he's like the turnover machine.
Yeah.
Okay. Most valuable player on the team or just in the league? I think that's going to be motivation. I think Drake May, you're never going to see rage like that. You're going to see ghosts.
Yeah, but
You know who also sees ghosts?
that's his motivation though.
Sam Darnold.
How are you going to tell me? I'm sorry. Look, you lose the MVP race. He's still young. Okay, it's not like he's been in the league for a while and that was like his last chance. Tell you what, I think the motivation that Sam Darnold has, if you're just talking motivation alone, come on. Sam, backup, had to play for the Jets, God bless him.
Oh, man.
I mean, listen, the guy has been counted out his whole career. They clipped the seeing ghost things, and now he has a chance to win a Super Bowl. I think there's no greater motivation than a comeback story. Hands down.
That's very
America
fair.
loves a comeback story.
So, but we'll see, right? So I think, we're going to keep going in circles on this Super Bowl stuff. So only time will tell this Sunday.
Yeah.
And we are going to move on to our biggest pet peeves in sports. But this can be, I know we talked earlier about, NBA specific, but you can, if you want to extend it into another league or just another thing in general. What is the biggest sport pet peeve? We're going to start with Tate.
Okay. This is going to go out to my fellow Laker fans out there.
Oh, here we go.
This is not to be taken, this is not to be harsh or anything, but you guys are crazy. You guys are, you guys sometimes have lost your minds. Like, the amount of times I've seen a trade proposal from the Lakers, and it's like, we'll give you a first, Maxi Kleber, Dalton Connect, and Gabe Vincent, and you'll give us Ja.
Nice.
That's like special like Lakers psychosis. I don't know what happens, but we just have this.
Man.
And you know what's the scary thing? Because we got Luka, because that trade was so crazy, people are gonna keep on going. Yeah, we can pull that off, actually, and that is terrifying because I'm gonna keep seeing these crazy trades and be like, Dalton Connect, he's the next White Iverson. No, he's not.
Yeah.
He had one good game where he had 9 threes. He is not. He's on the lowest rotation now.
Yeah.
It baffles me because I see people like Lake Show Yo on Twitter. That guy drives me nuts. I can't even stand that guy because he's like, Maxi Kleber and Gabe Vincent for Jalen Johnson. Yes, this is a good trade. They will take this. No, what is he talking about?
That's a good one, I gotta say.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And Tyler, do you got one, or do you want me to stay in the realm of delusion? Because that's where mine sits as well.
To go off the delusion, I kind of like have like a list of mine.
A list.
I think it's just part of that LA privilege of just
Oh
like
my.
believing that like you guys can get everything, you guys can get everyone, like fleece Nico for Luca.
It's different from a
Pick
guy
I
up
from
think
the
I
Bay.
know where he's going. I think I know where he's going with
like,
this.
Pick up a Tucker, like, man, it's just the privilege. It stinks up in here. That's like one of my pet peeves is just like LA sports as a whole. Other ones that I can throw out there, Cowboys fans, Sacramento Kings ownership to take such like a region that's so full of passion, so in need of just a rebirth of their sports team. Like, you were in the playoffs, like tough loss to the Warriors, but like that's expected. And as a Warriors fan, I was looking forward to this Kings Warriors rivalry, like rebirth. Like, y'all got a cool beam that shoots up into the sky whenever you win. And then for all of that to just crumble away, I'm just like, I just feel for them. Other things to throw out there. Touchdown sellies when your team is getting blown out. Like, nothing pisses me off more than when I'm just like watching someone gritty when the score is like 48 to like 14. I'm like, what are we doing? And I guess like the last thing from a fan perspective, to be fair, I'm guilty of this too. And this is like something that's more prevalent in soccer, but I guess it could also be like the NBA and the NFL, more like the NBA. But really just being very harsh and critical of like a player's like cap, especially if they're like a young guy of like 17 or 18. This is something that's pretty prevalent in like La Liga, in the Champions League with players like Lamine Yamal, and other just young up and coming guys from the academy. Because like, if you think about it, it's crazy that a 16-year-old is playing in like one of the biggest sports in their country, if not the world, and on the world stage, and then getting criticism like, oh, like they're never gonna pan out as a player. And we can even say the same things about like some guys here, coming out like straight out of college, not completely finding their form or not being a fully developed player. Or like a quarterback who got like sent to the Jets and never just had the opportunity to grow and blossom out of that. Like, shout out to Sam Darnold. So I think that kind of like overcritical nature, yes, it's part of the sport. Yes, it's part of criticism. But, you know, thinking from the perspective of these young guys, it really kind of just like sucks to hear people kind of put that limitation on them when it's like realistically they have like a couple decades ahead of them. So, yeah.
Those are good. I have two.
Okay.
Both are very probably predictable for me. One, of course, we got to be talking Knicks here. And when it comes to, both sides of this coin. Some of the fans on our side, they just piss me off. They go, like when there was Giannis. I'm telling you, I never thought Giannis to the Knicks was a good idea for what they'd have to give up. But online, oh my gosh, we're never going to win without this. We're never going to win without that. But a month ago, we're going all the way. We'll be 3-peat, 5-peat. I'm like, no, stick with the process. Like, they're very wishy-washy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that annoys me sometimes because then it's like, well, just stay with the process, right? It's a process. It's a lot of games in the NBA. So, that big one for me. But also, on the other side, everyone else, when looking in on the Knicks, may be the most annoying when you cannot give the Knicks their flowers when they deserve them. No one can do it. No one wants to do it, and people firmly believe they don't deserve it. I'm sorry. The Knicks are a good team. No one will ever see that. I will die on this hill every day. The Knicks could win 17 championships. People will go, they still suck. They're not going anywhere. First round, second round, third. I get it. They've had a bad long stretch, and they're a very laughable franchise that we've already talked about. Most hated on franchise in popular media and movies and shows, made fun of, not necessarily hated, but that's annoying.
Fun, yeah.
The other one, a little closer to home. I'm sure you guys go to the USC football games at home.
Oh.
And I'm gonna go tell you right now, being in the student section, all these students, we have our season tickets to get in.
Yes.
Okay. I need you guys to somewhat, because I feel insane. Why are we selling buttloads of those tickets as students to people of rival schools. I don't
Absolutely.
understand what you think you're
Yes.
doing. Look, other than UCLA, because that's always fun, because we have this long rivalry, and it's like, okay, UCLA guys in the USC student section, like maybe they broke in, whatever, doesn't matter. That's fun. That's been a rivalry.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, bro. I don't need to see no Nebraskan Cornhuskers
yeah.
in my.
It's criminal.
It's done. It's done. They shouldn't be
should
there.
be- yeah.
They have their section. I get it. One or two sneak in. That's fine. But why are we selling? When we played Michigan,
Oh, those
Oh
guys.
my
there was like 3 full rows.
Yeah.
Which viewers are selling their tickets to these guys? What are we doing? Sell it to
Yeah.
a fellow student. Don't sell it. Go to the game. If you're going to buy it, go to the game. Why? That's the
Yeah.
biggest one by far. I don't understand it. You buy the tickets. People are trying to, buy the season pass and then make it an investment opportunity. Oh, I can make a lot of money off this. Go to the games. Go to
Yeah.
the games and don't buy it. I'm sorry. That's it.
Yeah.
Support the team. Go to the game. Don't buy the ticket if you don't want to do that. It's ridiculous.
Absolutely. Yeah. To go off of that, I think that kind of speaks to the greater like USC football culture as a whole. Like we're Big Ten now, but if you look at the other Big Ten schools and the way, like it or not, yeah, I miss my Pac-12 too. But like it or not, there isn't that same love of the game that you're seeing at an Ohio State or at a Michigan, where you are, like you said, protecting the student section because it's for
That's
us. It's for the home team. Like, I feel like there's no reason why it shouldn't be packed with our students. Why our students leave at halftime. Come support the team, enjoy the game. And we had a great season too. Could we have reached our max potential? Probably not. We're gonna have a great season ahead of us next year. But come on, show up, please.
I think Tate's got a lot to say.
What you got?
We just need a full face cam on Tate at all times to see some of these reactions, I tell you.
I mean, we'll talk more in depth about this later, but
Yeah.
this is becoming, and this is very unfortunate for me to say, knowing my father might be watching this. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
But USC is no longer a football school.
Wow.
Wow.
Look
No way.
Look at
After-
after all this. No. This is the beginning. This is the moment when it will become a football school again. Because
Okay.
let me tell you, everything we've gone through, all the in Pac-12, I can talk about that for a while. That was division. That was conference cannibalism where we just got at each other oh, USC's gonna win everything, and then Utah knocks us off twice. That happens
man.
over and over and over again.
Yep.
But now we're in the Big Ten. Where's the hype?
Yeah.
Where is the hype?
Where's the love of the game?
You look at how we play the game. Our players. That TCU bowl game was
Ridiculous.
abysmal.
It was horrible.
Yep.
I mean, holy, that missed tackle. Literally, even the commentators were like, oh, he's going to get a couple yards and then get into field goal range. No, he's going to win the game.
Yeah, that was. But I gotta fight you on this a little bit. How can you say? Because USC's always in the conversation. I'm just saying they're always in the conversation. I don't think they've ever lost being a football school.
Is that blue
Yeah.
blood privilege?
Is that blue blood privilege? Interesting. I would say we're the least privileged when it comes to football. They always love to screw us. Everyone wants to screw the Trojans. Think about that. Every time they have a chance to rank us a little lower, hate on us a little bit, they do. And that's what happens. I think they've fallen out of being a powerhouse at times, but I don't think they ever switched from being a football school. Because if you ask anyone about USC sports, I think they always go to football first, then maybe basketball, and obviously we have a phenomenal volleyball teams and all that.
Baseball, yeah.
But, and baseball, but that's not what you go to. That's not on the front porch. It's always been a football school. I think they continue to be, but I understand where you're coming from. But I just think they've fallen off of being a football powerhouse in some certain years.
The thing is that I think you're correct, and people do have it out to get us. I think that's
All
all
the time.
because all the thing about USC, and then you think football. It's it's Reggie Bush. It's all those 1900s to 2004, all of that segment.
Yeah.
Nothing here. Nothing. Caleb Williams was definitely the next fresh breath
Samuel
of air.
Darnold.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, maybe.
He might turn out, yeah.
But let me tell you, when you were talking about how people always come out to get us, it's because of the legacy, not because we're anything strong. Because if you were to put us in like top 10 conversations, we'd be laughed at right now.
Right now.
We are not anything. We're just like, we're like a side villain. We're not a threat.
Side villain?
We're not a threat, and people know it.
What side villain? I gotta ask. Is this for fun?
Like,
What
this is-
side villain
okay,
are you seeing?
You know how this is like, oh, this is like the legacy villain. This is like if Team Rocket walked in. It's like, okay, we got the big powerhouses, we got Big Ten, we got SEC, and then you got USC. It's like, okay, they're not gonna finish the job. They got some cool stuff. Like they got that
they got
one,
a meow. They got a
they
talking
got
meow.
that one. They got that one season where they were like cool, and Meowth's like, oh, we're gonna get you this time. But no, we never do. We haven't for years, 20 years. And this is the moment, because have you seen our schedule? This is our moment.
Yeah.
This
prove
is
it,
it
yeah.
right here. But we haven't been a threat for years. That TCU game is the nail in the coffin. That shows everyone we're like not to be taken seriously because we just lost that game off of nothing.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I mean, I've never seen my dad that angry.
That's
Seriously.
fair.
Wow.
It's like there's so much potential, but there's not enough spirit.
And they got
Yeah.
and this is the season to prove it, like you're saying. But I have another side tangent because I heard you do the Meowth impression, and you just mentioned Team Rocket. You don't have to, but can we get a Team Rockets blasting off again impression, please?
Okay.
Please. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Okay.
I just feel like
It's kind of difficult considering there's 3 of them.
yes.
So I might need to ask you guys
There
to
we
help
go.
me.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm glad you're catching on here. All right.
Okay,
Who's
so-
who? Jude. Who's who? Let's go. Give us the people.
I'm lost here. I can't lie. I'm not.
You don't know?
Actually, I literally just had to look up who.
We
Okay.
got Jesse James. and Meow.
Yeah, just
I'm
point. Okay, who do you want to be? The blue-haired one, the pink-haired one, and the cat. Just go with that, and we'll do the rest.
I'm gonna make Tate the cat.
Okay.
Tate the cat.
Dang.
And then you blue hair and red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Tyler the blue hair, and I'm gonna give Jonathan the red.
Okay.
Hair.
I'm Jesse. Here we go.
All right.
Okay.
Hold up. Before we go, I think we should like test our voices so
Oh,
we know we
jeez.
don't just jump into this.
I'm gonna have
It's
to
just-
get a. I'm gonna have to get a clip pulled up of Jesse talking.
Do you
bro.
guys need some theme music or something?
Anything we
Team-
cannot
I
get
haven't
copyrighted
seen-
with, probably.
I don't know
Come
about
on.
the Team Rocket theme song.
Team Rocket's rocking. Come on, that's a great song. Hold on, I'm gonna do some research real quick here.
Yeah, because I feel like Meowth's more of like a. He's more of like a. He's kind of got like a snarl to him, like a French kind of like cat, like. Yeah, he's like a.
He speaks English. We didn't need that.
He's like a.
Oh no.
Yeah, in the Pokemon, it's like.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay, interesting.
You guys ready? I'm ready whenever you guys.
Wow, I'm having to listen to some Jesse, bro. He's got me playing the girl. Oh, yo.
Oh, this is a
Is it
good
good
theme.
here?
Yeah, this
It's
is.
good music here.
We got the theme song and everything. We're ready, guys.
Okay. All right, are we gonna go? It's just Team Rockets blasting off again, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Team Rockets blasting off again.
Are we gonna go on the count of? What do we go? Count of 3?
Yeah, count of 3.
Yeah,
All right.
one, like it goes like 1, 2, 3, and then we say it.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
All in the voices.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You want to count us off?
Yeah, sure. Okay, hold on. I have to.
Do it in your mouth.
Method
Mouth
acting.
fluid.
When
Method.
you do this, look at the camera. Right?
Yeah.
You got it, brother.
All right, gang. That's.
Spot on.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Team-
Looks
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, I did the looks right. Okay, redo it. We're
Redo
just
it.
gonna do Team Rocket. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
Super fan out of here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Team
Rocket's blasting off again.
Very nice, guys.
That was good.
Well
Okay.
done. Beautiful. Thank you for indulging my little side tangent. I really appreciate
That was good.
it.
That was good.
amazing,
I'm
yeah.
a
Now,
fan.
let's.
That is a first, by the way, on the Talk of Troy. I don't think we've ever got like
Hey.
Pokemon going.
Listen.
But like, let alone.
Yeah, we'll be Family Guy next.
Hey,
Okay.
look,
Go.
come back for Fridays. We are going to do some fun stuff.
Yes,
I mean,
we
if
are.
this is not, a beautiful litmus test, I don't know what is. Let us move on, though. We've been talking a lot of sports. We're going to stay in the sports realm. an idea, but we are going to move from topics. So, Tate, you said with your $5, you're going to purchase some frozen yogurt. For anyone who doesn't know, it is Frozen Yogurt Day, National Frozen Yogurt Day, and Yogurtland is doing a 2-for-1 special.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but we figured we'd mention it because I want to bring up the point here that what is frozen yogurt without its toppings?
Well
And
said.
so, in the spirit of sports, because we are, a sports-first podcast here, I want to do a draft of toppings. Okay.
Okay.
So that means we're gonna go 3 rounds. We can do it snake, and we'll go back and forth.
Yeah.
But you need to have your top 3, and Jude is going to vote who he thinks has the best 3. And speaking of it, Jude, can you just pick the order randomly? Doesn't matter. Just go 1, 2, 3, and we're just gonna do snake draft here.
We're gonna go Tyler, Jonathan, Tate.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right. So with the first pick of the topping draft, Tyler selects
Give me Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch
That is
Kids.
a must-have. That is a staple. Like, to be fair,
Unbelievable.
Anthony
Unbelievable.
Bennett. Anthony Bennett. Anthony Bennett. Anthony Bennett.
Unbelievable. Listen, all right, I'm not going to tell you how to draft your 3.
Oh, my fault.
I'm going to go. Listen, with my pick, I think I'm going to select a real staple. This Sour Patch is great. Shout out to them. You lock down the sour side of the spectrum. I don't think there's a better sour topping.
Yeah.
But I just have to pick, a lot of people throw this one. It goes under the radar a lot. They say, it's just that. It's just that. But I think without this topping, you don't really have toppings. Give me cookie dough. Give me cookie dough number 1.
Okay.
I think it's underrated. I think it's a staple of the game, though. I mean, it's a founding father of toppings. I want cookie dough.
It definitely is. Yeah.
That's good. And to continue the founding.
Oh, no.
father
Don't take
of-
my second pick.
I'm going to take your second pick.
No.
Because it's my first. And I'm going to go with chocolate chip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's nothing like you got your nice frozen yogurt and you got to have some juxtaposition to the consistency.
Okay.
You got to have some, a little bit of that sweet crunch to the nice flavor that you have as your base. That is going to be my first
I
pick.
can respect that.
And you get to go again. It's a snake draft.
Yes,
so.
and I'm going to go with a personal favorite,
Ooh.
animal cookies.
Animal
Oh,
cookies.
those are so good. I love those.
Okay.
100%.
That's a good. I like that. That's a good sleeper. And I think I have a good sleeper, but I want to let it go. I'm going to take a risk and say I'm going to get it third. So, Tyler, hopefully you don't burn me on it. I'm going to go for a solid second pick with just peanut butter cups. I think the crunch is nice to have, kind of, because I can't get chocolate chips from you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's already been taken. You want a crunchy one. So just based on that, you got to go with the peanut butter cup. You got the crunch, and then, of course, peanut butter. Who doesn't love peanut butter and the good juxtaposition of sweet and a little bit savory, salty peanut butter? Let's go, Tyler, for your last 2.
Kind of going off of that, I don't know if this is a hot take. This has just always been a personal favorite.
Oh, no.
I love Oreo crumble.
Oh, we're good. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love
No,
Oreo
listen,
crumble.
That's good.
It's a staple. I'm an Oreo lover. I think double stuffed Oreos are better than regular Oreos.
Not sponsored
first of
by
all.
Oreo.
Not sponsored by Oreo.
Oreo.
It's always been something I've had to like just get me in the headspace, whether it's like pre-test, pre-speech, things like that.
Wow.
So Oreo crumble.
Oreo crumble.
It's gotta exist.
It's a good pick.
What was it? Wait, which pick was that?
That was his
It's
second.
my second.
You
So
went with cookie.
I went with Sour Patch Kids first, and then Oreo crumble second.
Yep.
And my
And your
final
final pick. Here we go. What is gonna be the pick here for Tyler? Thinking.
Still going off of cookies. I'll take that long chocolate wafer.
Okay.
That you can put in it.
That's a good one.
Like
I don't know what
the
that's.
one that's like.
It's like a
it's-
chocolate straw.
It's like
yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
I'll
Yeah.
take that one.
It's a good one.
That's a good one. Now with the final pick for me, this is hard because I'm looking at my little draft sheet here that I prepared. Goodness.
You got a big board. Wow.
I have a big
Wow.
board. Listen, I came prepared. I don't mess around when it comes to sweet. You know that from the
big
candy
board.
draft. I was ready. And let me tell you something. There is still one of the stuffed, and I might have to leave them on the board just to go the personal favorite route. So you're going to probably get a really easy steal here. But I want to go personal favorite. and I'm still gonna go with my theme of mouthfeel here. We have like the chalky cookie dough. You have the good crunch, creamy inside of the peanut butter cup. But one of my personal favorites, I'm gonna have to go with mochi as my final for the big three. And I think, I don't know who you're gonna draft, Tate, but I feel like there's a clear one for me that I just had to pass on.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take it too. But before I say that, I'm going to thank all of you guys for not choosing anything of the gummy selection.
Yeah.
Because,
I'd argue mochi's a little gummy. It's not like gummy. I know what you mean, though, by gummy. But
you imagine you're trying to, mince up like a gummy worm, and you're also trying to enjoy your yogurt. That is, that's like a chore.
Yeah.
Anyway, for my third pick, I'll go with another absolute classic.
It's got to be there.
Sprinkles.
Yep. Yeah, that was what I was looking at. I had sprinkles. I wanted to take it, but I just had to go for one personal indulgence here.
I respect that. I was really considering going with sprinkles number 2 and waiting for animal cookies later. But
you would have,
animal cookies, I didn't want no one else to take that.
That's
a
fair.
great
That's
pick.
fair.
I probably would have taken that.
So those are the 3 for toppings. Jude, do you have the final rosters set? Any trade propositions, by the way?
Nope.
Quick question, Tyler. What was your third?
My third was it's like a chocolate straw.
Yeah,
it's
like
a
a little
wafer.
chocolate.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
This is
Yeah, you got
the
it.
suspense.
Yeah, man.
Conferring.
I'm also shocked that no one went, because obviously we didn't. I think it was clear we didn't want to go sauce route because you could have done caramel, you could have done chocolate. And I gotta say, underrated. I think they have it. I know they have it at Dairy Queen. And they got it at all the places. You know that chocolate shell, dude. If you ever you shoot the the liquid chocolate comes out. And that is so good. And then I love Yogurtland order right there, dude. You get the cookie dough and you get the mochi, and then you do the chocolate over it. It solidifies. Oh, phenomenal! You should try it when you get.
This is tough because you guys drafted pretty well.
It's a competitive draft.
You guys drafted well. You all, I will say, you all at least picked one thing, maybe 2 that I typically get. So that's why it made it tough.
Ooh.
Ooh, wow! Here we go.
Hey.
Spicy.
But I have to be honest.
Ooh.
Someone got 3 of them, and that would be probably Jonathan.
Let's
Wow.
go! That's 2 for 2 on drafts, baby.
I'm gonna say this: the cookie dough and peanut butter cups, those are personal favorites of mine. I know
Yes, sir.
I'm being
Respect.
subjective here, but those are personal favorites. Oreo crumbles great. Animal cookies was a great shout. And to be honest, the mochi was an interesting one. I've never really thought of mochi.
Dude, you
on
gotta
frozen yogurt.
You gotta try it.
So Jonathan, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yogurt.
That's
The
2
yogurt- the yogurt-
Halloween candy, now frozen yogurt toppings. So it's an honor, really.
Well done. Congrats.
But yeah, so we have, what else do we have today that we want to talk about before we get off the air here? We can talk about, we had a little bit of hot opinions maybe about USC, and we're going to stick with it, but we're going to go, broaden the base here. We want to talk about college football season next year. Obviously, some big topics going into it. We talked about the patches on Monday. That's not really what we're going for. I'm more want to hone in on the Notre Dame scenario, just because of we're making rules to help teams, and I think there's a general idea of rules, right? With people are saying the Dodgers are breaking the game of baseball, but there are no rules to stop them, and frankly, there should be a rule to have a salary, floor, not a cap. My opinion there, but how do we feel about that Notre Dame rule change? Because that, I feel like, is kind of unprecedented to almost say to a team, look, if you win this many games, you're in no matter what. That's a privilege and a half.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I want to get some takes here.
What about UConn?
What about UConn?
Guys, what about UConn? Where's the Husky love? But, okay, realistically here, I think the whole not picking a conference and then, if you guarantee win a few games and you're in is just so lame. And also considering how many people were super upset with the college football playoff selection already, they're going to have to change it again. Not necessarily in this season will they probably do it,
Probably
but
not.
in the upcoming years, if more people grow disgruntled, which they always will, because that's just the nature
That's sports.
of sports.
Yep.
it's going to change, and that's going to have to change. So you know what? Unfortunately, because their schedule is as is, Notre Dame might waltz into the playoffs.
Oh, no, 100%.
Yeah.
They made that softball schedule with that rule in mind, which is why it's like, it's technically, you're technically not breaking the game. You're not breaking any rules. They made that rule for you, so by all means, good on them, I guess, to abuse it, but I just don't understand it. I mean,
yeah, I think it's just it's kind of just soft and sorry to see out of Notre Dame, like a program with great history, great rivalry with them as well. And I'm like, I'll be honest, like I'm disappointed to not have to see them come out here and us to get our revenge game kind of like on them in this season. But I think so much of college football, in a way, is new right now. We have the new playoff schedule. We have NIL emerging. It's not ridiculous to say that there's sort of like an infancy that exists within college football to see these changes happen. But I just think no matter what they do to change the schedule around, are they going to make the playoffs? Definitely. Are they having a deep run? No. You can't convince me that they're going to be national champions next year, considering just the amount of strength that you have out there. Like, have your fun, beat up on teams,
and then lose in the playoffs.
Yeah,
They're going to get suplexed in the quarterfinals.
It's just like, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just chipping in, but
Of course.
it
Yeah.
just feels like charity.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's just like, oh, okay, like you don't want to join a conference, so we're just gonna let you into the playoffs if you get into the top.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, why would I, as a team in like the SEC, if there's like 16 to 18 teams, not just leave my conference and then just be independent and then get the same pleasures of Notre Dame? I don't know. I just feel like, and then also the whole thing of, I get it. Bowl games don't matter. They're not that important at the end of the day. The CFP has kind of overtaken everything. Play your bowl game.
Yeah.
Play the bowl game. That was so upsetting.
I don't care if it's your third string, your fourth string guys. Play the bowl
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, especially for those guys.
Like if you sit out of that, and like I said, if the bowl games are already not taken seriously for a program, and you can call it a little bit of a blue blood just because like their name is always highly ranked there, to step out of that, like look, at least USC plays in the Alamo Bowl. I mean, I know we didn't win it, but
we played.
Yeah,
we played in
yeah.
it, and it was it was embarrassing the way it ended, but like we played it, so I don't know. It's just charity at the end. Of the day.
It was so funny to me to see Marcus Freeman as one of the pregame analysts for the Natty final,
was comedic.
and I was just like, "What are you doing, man?" Like
He ducked the Pop-Tart.
No, and you know what? At the end of the
The
day,
most prestigious bowl.
Yeah,
The
the
most
Pop-Tart.
prestigious bowl. Yes.
who doesn't want Pop-Tarts?
Yeah.
Come on now. Listen, and that, by the way, I don't know. I feel like Jude, you're saying, I don't know, if you're not going to play the game, like if you're going to be a big baby and starters don't want to play, let like your fourth string, third string guys and the assistant coach just go down to town. Like if you don't care, let the guys who don't get a chance and may never have another chance to play a game of football
Exactly.
play the game of football.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
just give them the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you know what? Maybe you got a star. Maybe your fourth string team rolls over, wins the game, and now you figured out, oh, this kid's legit. And now you've just gotten him his chance to now become a starter. Maybe not on your team. Maybe she transfers out because you guys wanted to duck a Pop-Tart bowl. But now this guy could go and play, and now you've just discovered a talent that you would not have seen if you didn't go and play in that game.
Yeah, exactly.
More on that point, I feel for Jeremiah Love, even though he's a Notre Dame player. He's so good. And
Yeah.
to see
Yeah.
like his potential final game squander like that sucks.
Yeah.
On the point that, you could find your next starter, your next star, I think the thing that solidified Maava as the starter was last year's bowl game.
Yeah.
Because it was a comeback against an SEC school, and he threw for like 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And people were like, wait, we're not cooked. Miller Moss was a bump in the road. This guy's going to be your savior. That kind of thing. And I think it would be way more fun to watch passionate, not like starter players battle it out
Yeah.
Yeah.
for like the Xbox trophy. Like it's like an actual, you could play it. That's cool. And that's so much cooler than
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
oh, guys,
We're too good.
it's over. Oh, well, we're 7-8.
yeah.
We'll try again next year. Like, no.
No.
There's a more ceremonious way to end it. and it's with an achievement.
Absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, unless you guys have any other final topics, anybody?
Talking about next season, USC, where are we gonna be at in terms of our college football run?
Hardest schedule in a while.
Are we actually T1, right? Like we're the hardest schedule.
We have the 100%.
We host,
right? Yeah.
Anyone who says we don't is just hating us.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if USC takes the bowl game really harsh, and you lost a lot of guys. Well, you lost your receivers, but we still have some really good players out there. I think if USC can somehow find some momentum, understand Lincoln Riley's going to have to be riling up his guys, no pun intended, because he knows this is it, right? This is a big season. If you go out in this season, this is a very high chance for USC to be under 500.
Yeah.
Which, if that happens, goodbye Lincoln Riley, goodbye recruits, goodbye everything. But I hope that you have that level of this is it. You can make it. If they can just beat up a few of these teams going in, right? USC could make the playoffs, and I would love to see them play Notre Dame, who's going to be the last team in. They'll be the last team in. Obviously, that would require USC to be a high seed, which I don't think will be highest seed.
Yeah, here's the schedule quick.
Yeah.
For the viewers, then I'll remind you guys.
Of course.
So this is on the Big Ten schedule. The rest of it has not been released. So it starts with at Rutgers.
Yep.
Then it is versus Oregon, versus Washington, at Penn State.
Oof.
Then we get our first bye week. Then it's at Wisconsin, home versus Ohio State.
Ooh.
Then another bye week, and then the defending national champion traveling to Bloomington, Indiana to take on the Hoosiers, back at home versus Maryland, and then just cross town to UCLA. That is the Big Ten schedule.
It's
How
very
long
exciting.
is the leash for Lincoln Riley? Truthfully.
I'm gonna have to update on that because I wrote some stuff about that, but I think he's got 8 years left.
Wait, no, hold on. You're saying that they're not going to buy him out at all?
Oh,
That's what he's saying. He's not saying how long does he have? No. If, for example, how long's the leash? How many losses is it going to take? If there's losses, how much leeway is Lincoln Riley going to have? So if he, let's say, gets absolutely smoked, you lose Ohio State, you lose Indiana, if they end up not even getting a bowl game, is he gone? Is that how low it has to go for them to decide we're moving on?
not the
or
is
actual.
Is
it okay if you miss playoffs but still have a winning record, you're gone, or is it he's not going anywhere? What do you guys think?
I'm mentioning this because we're going to enter year 5 of Lincoln Riley.
Yeah.
There's been no college football playoff appearances, which is understandable in the first few years, and you're still building your roster. But we're now entering another year where it's, Jada Maava, he might be in the Heisman conversations whatsoever. You're coming in with a really young team. You've lost a lot of your key pieces on defense and offense, really just over the last 2 years. I understand it's a young team, but at the same time, there is a reason that we start needing to see success, right? Bowl games are cute, and I've already talked about them. It's a lost cause at this point, but we got to start showing some progression. We are now competing for national championships, and I think Tate, your point earlier of is USC still a football school? Yeah, on the legacy standpoint, but in the last 20 years, what has USC really done? I mean,
Exactly.
Sam Darnold is the last memory of winning a Rose Bowl. That's the closest USC has really gotten to anything significant. So that's why I'm asking the question, because it's how much longer do you really give Lincoln Riley?
This is the year. If he doesn't perform this year, he's gone. Now, there's been a couple bumps in the road where I look back at Clay Helton and I think fondly, and I just genuinely don't know how, if Lincoln Riley continues to put up this predictable, the offense is pretty good, the defense is awful, we're never gonna win consistently, and then maybe people are finally gonna be okay, so this guy, he's an offensive mastermind. He's got some trickery to him, but he can't win a game if that's the status.
Big time game.
Yeah.
Can't win a big-time game. There is a stat. He has not beaten a top 10 opponent at his tenure at USC. That is a stat. I think it's also might be 15.
No,
top 15.
we beat Michigan in that one.
Were they 14?
Oh, I don't. Dude, I think we're highly ranked, but yeah, no, I don't think top 10.
But this is last semester. I was looking into this. It was either 15th
They
or
were 18 at the time.
Oh, were they really?
Wow.
Wow, good for us.
when every time we play against a top 10 team, it's mainly Notre Dame, and we get smoked, save for Caleb. And they weren't even in. I think we were what? What was their rank versus us? We were like ranked higher than.
I'm sorry, when the Michigan game?
When Caleb played against
Washington.
when Caleb beat Notre Dame.
I do believe that they were higher, but it is Lincoln Riley is 0-5 against top 10 ranked opponents.
Yeah, it's
Top
10
10.
because the highest.
13 versus ranked teams.
Yeah, the highest ranked win that Lincoln Riley has had was the opener against LSU. They were number 13 when they won, so that's the highest ranked win he's had
on neutral playing grounds, by the way.
I think so much of that comes down to the design of his team, and like, yes, great offense is able to produce, but if you kind of look at Lincoln Riley's history in the CFB, he's developed these quarterbacks, but it's the college football landscape has changed because you had his guys like a Hurts, like a Caleb Williams, sort of these like Madden NCAA style quarterbacks where lots of throwing, high scoring, high flying offenses that are produced. You don't got to worry about the defense that much. But as Georgia came in, won their natty, and showed us you got to have that defense in order to make any deep run, to win any big game. And I think a USC that doesn't have a built-up defense, like, honestly, what chance do you have against an Ohio State going into this year? What are you going to be able to put
It's going to be
up?
fun, though.
100%.
It's gonna be fun to
Definitely
have them. I
fun.
can't wait to watch Ohio State come here. It's going to be great.
Yeah, but that defense is going to – that's what you need to compete at this college football playoff level.
I mean, that's just a tried and true defense wins championship belief. I mean, across all the leagues. Not to go back to the Super Bowl, but the Seahawks and the Patriots, I think, are the other two top 5 defenses beyond the Chargers, the Broncos, and the Texans. That is something that just stood out to me. I think it was the Illinois game last year where I really just stood back and I was like, okay, so we win that game if we don't give it back to the defense. We win that game if our offense remains in possession of the ball.
Yes.
They had a minute left.
Yeah.
And
right out of the 2 minute, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that, what's his name? I think it's Luke Altmaier might be the quarterback.
Yeah.
That's his
Altmaier.
name. We made that guy look like a Heisman candidate.
We really did.
And he's not. And that really just was like, okay, so we just got burned on an in-out, and he's going for 60 yards.
Yeah,
Great.
and I never understood that. Like, yes, take the shot at the end zone when you have it, but at least force them to use timeouts. They weren't stopping you.
What is our timeout usage?
Yeah.
Genuine question, because this has lost us games before. We lost that Penn State game 1 or 2 years ago. I think it was a year ago, because we did not manage the clock.
Yes.
And then they planted their flag on our stadium.
Yeah.
The insults. I mean, they got their comeuppance, but whatever. I think there's just a severe, it's just nothing's clicking. It's just like, believe the hype, but there is none. Yeah. It's like we got all these people on Twitter saying we're re-signing and we're like a professional team and, all that stuff. It's like, okay, I don't feel it though.
Yeah.
The feeling on social media versus the feeling in the stadium.
Yeah.
And in the stadium, when you look up and the student section is half gone by halftime, come on.
And filled with the enemy.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, with that, I think obviously Super Bowl coming up.
Yeah.
And we have the Seahawks. You have the Patriots. So it's just going to be a game of defense. We'll see which defense wins this championship this Sunday. This has been the Talk of Troy. Thank you so much for watching.
Forgotten.